In this tutorial, I will show you exactly step by step how to create long-form cinematic films only using AI tools. We will go from the character creation process to creating a reference sheet for each characters, to animating them and bringing them to life in any type of environments, using a combination of free tools and some affordable ones. The goal is to keep character consistency between the scenes, dynamic camera angles, a compelling story plot, originality, a consistent aesthetic, and to get quality results without burning all your cash and credits. So without further ado, let's get started. By now, I'm sure that you have all heard of Nano Banana Pro, or more recently, Nano Banana 2. It is one of the best tools to generate images, and I do it at no cost using Gemini. The reason why it doesn't cost me anything is because I already have a monthly plan to Google Drive for all my project, which gives me a large amount of generations for both images and videos through Gemini. But for today's scene, I am trying something different. First off, I will be generating a series of sci-fi characters using Sol 2.0 on Higgsfield. This is a scene that will be part of the long-form film I am working on, Iron Veil. It is your typical sci-fi futuristic movie, so the only prompt that I am using for this is steampunk sci-fi, cyborg, nomad faction, man. As you can see, I have tried several different models, and I have found that the one called Mystique City was the best for what I was going for. The model General also gives good results. You can try for yourself. Having an ultimate subscription for 1 month, I can generate something like 2,500 images, and it's super fast. If you are on Higgsfield, you can do it too right now. I find the results to be very interesting. So for this scene, I chose this guy which matches the vision that I had in mind. And I'm going to show you right now how to turn him into one of the main characters. First thing first, I upload it into Gemini and ask it to create a 3x3 storyboard. Within seconds, this was the first result, which I'm not totally happy with. Mostly due to the fact that I had set it to steampunk as an experiment. So I switched it to cinematic and waited a few more seconds. I like the general vibe a lot more now. However, I'd like each frame to be 16.9. So I download this storyboard, upload it back into Gemini, and I ask it to use the latest referenced image to generate the same, but with each frame being 16.9. And voila! Now I need to extract each frame and upscale it to full quality. For that, I am using a single prompt. I have it saved, so all I have to do is copy-paste it. To extract the first frame, I will just change the number to 1. The keyframe 1 of the scene, 16.9 ratio. Full frame, no letterboxing, no black bars. Here is the first result. Perfect. You can decide to upscale it by just asking it to upscale the image for even better quality. Do this for each frame. All you have to do is change the number, matching the frame that you want from the storyboard. And just like that, I have the second shot for my scene. Since we already have several images, the next thing you can do is asking Gemini for a list of all camera movements for AI animation. I told you about free tools, so here is one. If you're using CapCut and have a subscription for it, which you should if you are serious about making quality films, you should have access to 3 free daily generations with Veo 3. I usually use it to warm up before I start using Kling 3.0 for more complex scenes. But in general, I get excellent results with Veo 3. Movies are not all just about fast-paced action, which by the look of it will be handled by Seedance 2.0 once we have a full official release, or Kling 3.0, which does a great job as well. Fast forward, let's look at the first result from Veo. I uploaded the first image and prompt the following. The man walks forward, down the misty street. Crane shot. Alright, not bad. export it, save it for later. I am only using this session to generate the videos in CapCut. I will open another session later on to edit all the clips together. In the meantime, let's create a character sheet for this guy so I can use him in future scenes. In Gemini, I upload these 3 images and type "Create a character sheet for this character using the referenced images." Place him in front of a plain gray background. 3x3, multiple angles. It will be great to use for future reference image to keep character consistency. In a new CapCut session, I upload the 2 clips that I have generated earlier and stitch it together. I noticed that it feels too slow. I don't want the entire length for each of these clips, so let's adjust it. Then, I apply some color grading to get a feel for the general mood of the scene. Adjust the frame to get rid of the watermark. Next, and this is probably the most important part, I add the soundtrack. Music is just as important as the image to create the emotion. Very nice. That is precisely the vibe that I have in mind. For the next part, I need more elements for the scenery. This is a friendly cyborg faction that lives under a city called Ferrum. It is decimated by radiations from the Galactic War, but underground is their capital hub. So here I have removed the legs from the image that I extracted from the storyboard in order to have a referenced image for the city. In CapCut, I have turned that same image into a B-roll using VO3 and the prompt, low-angle camera shot, pan left to right. Now I will just sync the clips with the music and keep adding to the story. For the next part, I am using different tools. I have heard of a platform called Martini.art, for which you can sign up and instantly get 200 credits that you can use to generate videos using Seedance 2.0's model, or at least Seedance 2.0 Lite. So I decided to give it a try since it is free at the moment. My main tool is Kling 3.0, and I will be using it later on for this scene. I like this kind of canvas interface that lets you connect the nodes and tailor your workflow exactly how you want it to be. I'm probably going to dive deeper into this platform and use it more often. You'll find the link in the description. I first upload my 2 reference images and connect the nodes to the video generator. I typed the following prompt. The character from image 1 enters an abandoned warehouse from image 2. He looks behind his shoulder before entering. Bird's eye camera angle. No music. And after a couple minutes, this is what I get. He's not really entering the building, but I still kinda like the shot and might be able to use it. However, This is exactly the character that I designed, so it did a good job utilizing the character sheet. On the second try, this is what I got using the same exact prompt. Not great, although I will be using the second portion of it. And on the third try, this is what it generated. Not too bad either. I'll probably be able to use those 3 clips and edit it in a way that makes sense. For the next scene, I got something pretty good. Again, what matters the most to me for now is character consistency and the general mood. So as long as those 2 boxes check, I'm fine. Next, I wanted to get a clip of the trapdoor that leads to the underground city opening after triggering the switch. For that, I typed, the character from image 1 is inside an abandoned warehouse from image 2. He activates a secret switch on a wall that opens a mechanical bunker trapdoor. Handheld, documentary camera shot, close-ups. So, let's go back to our main edit session in CapCut and see what I was able to do with these clips. And that's it for the part 1 of this tutorial. In the next part, we will continue making this scene better, more coherent and more meaningful, using Kling 3.0 and other tools. We will start working on 2 other scenes that overlap with this one, like this robot one. I hope that you enjoyed the first part and found it useful. This is a genuine, step-by-step guide. I'm not sponsored, and everything that you see in this video is accessible to everyone. Until then, take care.